Coach Rick Schantz with Phoenix Rising FC, and today we're going to talk about Jason Johnson's goal against Las Vegas Lights. It was also my first game in charge after Patrice had left for Egypt. So I'm really excited to talk a little bit about Jason Johnson. I've known him for a long time. I had the opportunity to experience Jason as not only as a great player, but as a great person. In this moment, this particular moment of the game, we had hit a long ball out defensively, and a Las Vegas Lights player had stepped into midfield to win the header. As Las Vegas was coming back, the defender headed the ball down to Gladson Awako, who picks it up in midfield. I'd say it's probably about 70, 75 yards away from the opponent's goal. Immediately makes a pass to Jason Johnson here, who starts what we call the wonder goal. And Jason starts to dribble, and as their players are retreating, a very important moment of this goal was that Chris Cortez made a run out to the outside on the left hand. With that forced their defenders then to slide across a little bit. Jason realized that, along with Solo and Gladson trailing the play, it turned into kind of a 4-on-4 fast break. And if anybody knows anything about Jason Johnson, fast break is kind of a nickname for this guy. He took off at full speed, split their defenders, and was running towards their goal. As he moved closer and closer, the defenders got a little bit closer to him, and their left defender started to come inside, and he was pointing to get support on his back shoulder. And you can see in the video, he started to come towards Jason. Running at full speed, Jason unbelievably, miraculously cuts it very hard to his right foot and beats the sliding defender, which set him up for an opportunity. As the goalkeeper had come out a little bit, the second defender went to cover. Jason then shoots to the near post and scores a fantastic goal. It was, for me, a player to take the ball 65, 70 yards at that speed, to show that kind of control, really exemplifies what Jason Johnson is as far as his technical ability and his just as an all-around player. But what really stood out to me, and many of you that were there, you might have seen this. Upon finishing this goal, Jason gets up. Solo and Gladson and Chris Cortez ran to give him a hug like we always do. But I'll never forget a moment. Jason waved to the rest of the team, and a bunch of the players had kind of come running over. And Jason, Chris, Solo, Gladson, Amadou Dia, the rest of the guys, they all ran. Here's Coach Rick, and they gave me kind of a big team hug. For me, that was the first goal for this year. This in 2018. It was a moment that I'll never forget, and it says a lot about what Jason Johnson is as a person, his character. He really showed a lot of class in that moment. It made me feel really special about this team, and I think it helped to bring us together and led us on to something pretty spectacular in 2018, and know that we're going to do some more. And again, we're really glad to have Jason Johnson back.
All bent in. James Musa there for the defensive header. Huiki bringing it down, but not his cleanest first touch, and that'll spark the counterattack the other way for Phoenix. Jason Johnson on the move. JJ fakes the first shot. Still Jason Johnson! JJ going coast to coast. An unbelievable individual effort. Finishes it off with his right foot. And Phoenix have a 1-0 lead over Vegas here in the 32nd. And they go straight over to Rick Schantz.